Hi guys, today we're going to be talking about 10 must-haves for your small business studio if you're a polymer clay artist. Now, I won't be in this studio for much longer because I am going to be moving house soon. We've bought a house. I have mentioned it a couple times on my channel, so you may already know, but if you don't, we're going to be moving 4 hours away from where we currently live, and we have bought a house. So I'm going to have a brand new studio, which videos are going to be coming soon of me unpacking this room and completely decluttering, getting rid of everything. I might sell a few bits as well, so keep an eye on my Instagram stories because it will all be on there. And I'm going to be moving into my brand new studio, which is even bigger than this room, which I'm so excited about. I've literally been downloading apps so that I can draw up my own floor plan. I'm going to make my dream office and I cannot wait. So while that's been on my mind, I've been thinking about things that I need to keep for my studio and what I need to prioritize space for in the new studio. And I thought this would be a great time to discuss with you what 10 things I think are essential for my polymer clay studio. And hopefully this will help you as well if you do use polymer clay, or if you're just a small business in general, you might find some of these things really useful for your business and your room. By the way, this J2O is actually rank, but I bought a 4-pack, so I must drink them. It's dragonberry, blackberry and dragon fruit flavour. It's really not good, so I wouldn't recommend getting it. It's not nice. Number 1 is storage crates. Now, this is a really random one and I just find them extremely useful. You've probably seen them in all my videos. You can see them right here, up here, they're everywhere in my room. I've got miniature versions like these. I've got small versions like these. I have large options like these ones. They are everywhere in my office. Now, the thing I love about these mostly is that they stack up and they look kind of cute. So the ones I get come in loads of different colors. They stack up. If you don't want to use them, you can actually just push them down to flat pack them and store them away until you need them. I use them for so many different things. When I go into my new studio, one thing I'm going to do is label them all because I feel like that'll be really handy because sometimes I have no idea what's in what. And I do have a vision to have a big storage unit, which I found in IKEA and I really like it. So I'm hoping to get a big storage unit where I can just fill it up with these crates basically and just add some little decor pieces in between. And for me, these are just really functional, but also look great in my space. Now, the second thing that's really important to me in my space is desk space. Right here, I've got a large IKEA desk. This is with Alex drawers because this actually used to be my makeup room. So I used the Alex drawers for makeup and now I've just moved them to small business stuff. So I will be getting different storage and probably getting rid of all my drawers and getting maybe some different drawers. So I've got some Alex drawers here and a large tabletop. I've got another tabletop going across there and I've got another one behind me. So I've got 3 tabletops and then I've got one at the back of my room for makeup as well. So in total, I've got 4 tabletops, which is just plenty of space to work, to store things, to have separate areas for different things, and it really works for me. So some people obviously don't have the space to have this many desks and this much space for desk stuff, but for me, I think it's really important. 1 storage, 2 desk space, just because you're working all the time. If you're in the middle of working on something, you want to put it to the side and work on something else, you have enough space to do that without feeling like you're working on top of yourself. The next one is window lighting. Now, this is such a simple one. Obviously, most rooms hopefully have a window. That is great. And I think the window light is really important. So I sit right in front of the window. You can probably see the reflection on my glasses, which is quite annoying, but it means I've got good lighting all day, which means I don't really need to use much studio lighting ever. I've got this drop down light here that stays above my desk, and that's just for when I'm working at night. I can actually see what I'm doing, or for darker days when it's a bit gloomy outside, I can see what I'm doing still. I have this light as well, which is just a ring light with a tripod on. I mainly use this not really for the light, but just for the actual phone to go in there when I'm filming content. I can move that around and film whatever I need to film, and I can get lots of different angles. But if you can work near your window, it just helps with content, it helps with lighting in general. I mean, if you film YouTube videos or film any content for social media, the window lighting is genuinely the best. I've got no lights on me right now apart from the window, and it just works for me. I really like it, and I think just working near a window, you can see outside. I can't see the street, but I can see some trees, and it's quite a nice view. The next one for me is actually an iPad, which I know, what an iPad kid. Ideally, I'd like a TV in here, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to do that in the new studio, or probably just use my iPad again. But for me, an iPad when I'm working is a distraction. I have Netflix, Disney Plus, and YouTube on there. I also have like Channel 4 and ITV, so literally anything I want to watch at any time is available. I find that watching long series is best for me when I'm working, because I just fixate on that while I'm working. And it's a bit of a distraction. I like to just keep my mind going at all times, else I just start focusing on something else and I get a bit like distracted. But also I do use my iPad for my business a lot as well. I use it for designing things. I use it to check my orders when I'm live. There's so many reasons why I love my iPad for my business, but the main one that I actually use it for is just watching stuff during the day. The next thing I would recommend is a comfortable chair. If you do it full time like me, you're going to be sitting in here all day, every day. So a comfortable chair is essential. Now my boyfriend got me these ones for my birthday. I think they're from Amazon. He's got me 2 matching ones. They are very comfortable. The only thing is now that I'm pregnant, well, nothing's comfortable basically. So right now it's not that comfortable, but usually I can sit here all day, every day and not be uncomfortable basically. I like one that goes right under the desk as well, so I can really sit in and focus. The next one, obviously this is specifically for polymer clay artists and your studio, is an oven. Now, the beginning of my business, I didn't have an oven in my room for probably a year or two, I don't think. Not for a long time. I used to use my oven downstairs, which I cooked in as well, which is absolutely fine if you're a beginner. It makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. But for me, I thought it's just going to save me so much time and just make my life much easier if I had an oven in here. I did research loads of them. Unfortunately, the one I have at the moment, it doesn't exist anymore. I got it from Amazon, but it's not on there anymore, so I can't recommend it. And so many people ask me what oven it is, and I'm like, you can't get it anymore. I was just really lucky that I got it at the time. You need one with fans on both sides so that there's enough airflow throughout your oven. But for me, I just love my oven. I love that it's so close to me that I can just throw things in all day, every day, and I can keep an eye on the temperature as well, which is great. The next one is drawers. Again, a really obvious one, but for me, I just really like my drawers. They're really useful. I'm probably going to change them from the Alex drawers because I just don't like them. I don't know why, I just don't like them anymore. I think everybody has them and they're just annoying. So I want to get rid of my Alex drawers and get a different set of drawers. I don't know what I want yet. Maybe one on like a trolley where I can just bring it over. I'm not sure. I need to look into that for my new studio. If you've got any recommendations of any drawers, please let me know in the comments so I can have a little look. But I'm still planning on what drawers I want to get, so I've not decided on any as of yet. Drawers are great, especially nearby your desk, because I fill mine up with my findings, with charms, with cutters, with paperwork, all sorts of different things, and I just find them really useful for storage. I know the storage crates are great, but that's really for specific things. Things like jewelry findings, you don't really want to put in a crate. They can fall through, it gets messy. With a drawer, you can just organize it and it's much better that way. Lastly, I would say just cozy decor for your room. It may not be an essential to others, but it is for me because I'm in it all day, every day, and I want the room to be how I want. So the next room is going to be slightly different. I don't know what I'm going to do for the wall, but I really don't want plain white walls. It definitely is going to have something. You can see here I've got Dalmatian print at the moment. We don't know how to wallpaper, and we don't know anyone up there where we're moving, so we're not going to be able to put up any wallpaper, I can't imagine, but I might be able to paint something. I don't know. I don't think Sam's going to let me paint something, but I'm going to figure it out. But I need to figure out what I want to do with the wall, but I definitely want to do something different. I was maybe thinking some checkerboard print on one wall. You know, we could do it with the tape. I feel like that would be satisfying as well for a video, which I will do on here, don't worry. But I'm thinking maybe like a pink and white checkerboard would be really cute. So I want to take a lot of my decor with me. For me, I really like my disco ball things. I don't know why. I've got a strawberry, some lips, some candle holders, a balloon dog. I've got so many different disco things and I just really like them. I don't know why. I also love plants, but I can't keep them alive. Potentially try and get some real ones, but I'm just not good at keeping them alive. I just forget to water them I'm so bad for it. I've also got lots of candles in here. I want to get some prints done. Lots of different little just cozy things. I've got neon lights in here, and I just want to make it nice and cozy. So when I'm sitting there, I just have a nice cozy vibe. So that's very important to me, and I want to make sure that I make sure my room is a nice, cozy, relaxing space, because I'm going to be a mum as well. It's going to be stressful to be a mum and try and run this business. So I want to make sure that I can juggle it nicely, and when the baby's asleep and I'm working, I don't feel like I'm in a stressful environment where it's messy and chaotic. Just want it to be a nice, chill area where I can work and feel like I'm escaping, doing my hobby, but also running my business at the same time and being a CEO boss. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this has been helpful if you do have a small business or a studio, or if you just want some of these things for your bedroom or your room in your house. Some of them are useful just for general rooms, you know, like the storage crates and things. If you have any questions of where anything is from, I'll try and link some bits below, but if I do forget, just comment below and I will let you know. Let me know in the comments what video you want to see next, because I love your suggestions and could always do with some new ideas. If you like my earrings, I'm currently wearing the Jack Skellingtons because we're in August, so I'm thinking autumn's coming, Halloween. My Halloween launch this year, guys, you just keep an eye out on my social medias. They're linked in the description, my Instagram, my TikTok. There'll be so many sneak peeks on there. I'm gonna try and film some behind the scenes of making the Halloween stuff as well. But Halloween and Christmas is my busiest time of year, and it's my favorite time of year. They're my biggest collections, my most fun creativity. It all comes out, so I'm really looking forward to that season coming up soon. Like I was saying, if you do like my earrings, these are available on my shop right now, the Jack Skellingtons, but there will be loads more Halloween stuff coming soon. All the earrings behind me are also on my shop. It's charrings.com if you want to grab yourself anything, and I shall see you in the next one. Make sure you subscribe. Bye!